Hello, everybody, and welcome to my Let's Play of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Uh, Today I'm going to be playing Mass Effect 1. I'm super excited to play this. I've been waiting such a long time to make this. Ever since the Legendary Edition was revealed, I've been so hyped up to replay and just get back into the Mass Effect world. Mass Effect is actually one of my favorite video game series of all time. Like it's probably number one, honestly. I'm a huge fan. I played the original back in '07, so it's been a long time. Been a fan of this series for a long time. So, anyways, let's get straight into it and start Mass Effect 1. I'm gonna start a new game. As you can see, I already have a Shepard on here. I've just been messing around with the game, testing it out and such, so let's start a new game. Fun fact, this is actually take two of recording. I actually recorded a few videos before, um, where I had a custom Shepard. And I got up to after beating the Eden Prime mission. Um, that's as far as I got before I actually decided to quit and start all over again. But watching this start menu screen brings back so many memories, like nostalgia from back in 2007 when I first played this game. I actually have a really interesting story about Mass Effect 1 that I'll probably talk about later on. But anyways, let's get into it. I don't want to ramble for too much because I was kind of rambling a lot in my first recordings. But anyways, we're gonna start a new game.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
This little sequence is pretty cool.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, so we're gonna enter a new ID. Custom
Please
mail.
log in to access your profile.
So my Shepard is gonna be called Galliard. No particular reason, I just thought it was pretty cool.
Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history.
Okay, so we're gonna go with an Earthborn.
Confirm psychological
Since
profile.
I always, in almost all my playthroughs of Mass Effect, I would always go Colonist. I've done all the
Confirm pre-service
I've done all of
history.
these before: Spacer, Colonist, Earthborn. My favorite is always Colonist, but I'm gonna do Earthborn just
Confirm
because
psychological profile.
I feel like Earthborn is more, it makes more sense, since in Mass Effect 3 you're kind of like, fighting for Earth. And it honestly, it makes more sense because, you know if you're a colonist, like if you're from another planet, or if you've never even lived on Earth, it honestly isn't really gonna have a huge impact on you. It's kind of like, for example, um, if think about how many countries are at war right now, right? Now, obviously, war is bad. You don't want to see people suffer and die, but it's not a huge impact because it's not your country. It doesn't affect you as much as if it was your own country. Like, imagine your own country is at war. You're gonna feel a certain way. So I feel like being an Earthborn adds to that. So, anyways, I'm gonna go with War Hero just because it's my favorite. I like War Hero and Soul Survivor, but I prefer War Hero. um, Ruthless, I never really go Ruthless. I think I've only done it once because it's more of a renegade type of option. And my Shepherd isn't really the type of person who's just gonna sacrifice, you know, soldiers and innocents for the goal.
Confirm military specialization.
And for my class, I'm gonna go with soldier just because it lets you use heavy armor. That's pretty much the only reason why I'm gonna run soldier. Um, just because of the
Confirm
heavy armor.
facial identification.
You know, the other classes are pretty cool, like infiltrator and vanguard are pretty cool, but it's just kind of lame how you can't wear heavy armor or medium. I'm actually no, vanguard you can wear medium, but I really want to go with the heavy armor. So, all right, so I am going to use default shepherd. Now, I had told myself that I was actually going to create my own custom shepherd, and I was going to roll with him throughout all the 3 games. Now, believe me when I say this, I tried. I tried my absolute hardest to make a shepherd that I liked. And I actually got pretty close. You know, I made several shepherds actually. You know, like I said, I was recording this before, and I made several shepherds, and I don't know why. I didn't like them. I didn't like the way they looked, and during the cutscenes, their faces looked weird. The textures are, I don't know. I don't know. Um, I couldn't get into them. I didn't like them basically. So um, I've always rolled with default shepherd just because I like the way he looks. Um, and yeah, you know, that's pretty much why I've always had trouble making custom shepherds, male custom shepherds that is, because I just think that the character creator is very limited. There's not a lot of options. You can't really tweak much, and so a lot of the times my characters end up looking really weird in game. Like the cheekbones are too like pointy. His face is too sunken in. You know, the nose is weird, the eyebrows are weird. Like it's just always something that's really strange whenever I look at him in game. And the furthest I got with a custom shepherd was I actually beat uh I actually finished Eden Prime mission. And you know, when Shepard wakes up and whatnot, my character just looked really weird. Like the lighting just made him look strange, and I was like, I don't know, I don't like how this is looking. And by that point I was already at my like 10th shepherd, and I've been through this cutscene maybe 25-30 times already, and I'm just sick of it, and I'm throwing in the towel, and I'm going to play as default shepherd, and
Profile
that's it.
reconstruction complete.
So let's get into the game.
Identification
Okay,
confirmed.
so I'm gonna go on insanity because I've actually been playing on insanity. It's not that bad. At least in the beginning, it doesn't seem that bad. If it gets too tough, I'll just switch it to hardcore because I'm not trying to suffer here. You know, I want to have fun here. All right, so let's get into this cutscene, which I've seen around 30 times already.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He proved himself during the Blitz. Held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
He's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question his courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I need a hero.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed starting new technologies enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was the force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the galaxy call it Mass Effect. Oh lord, that was hard to read that fast. I'm sorry if I sounded like a Solarian right there.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Let's go.
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Blast off.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Come on, Joker. Nihilus is an awesome person.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
Feels good to be back on the Normandy.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
I'll do what I want. But yeah, going back to... Okay, let me shut up. I feel like having a default Shepard, like having a default look, it's cool because you can play as a cool character right off the bat. But when you make custom Shepards, they don't come out on the same level as default Shepard. Like, you know, when I was making my custom Shepards, I don't know what it is, but the face textures are a little off. It was just like I wasn't happy with the way it was looking, and I felt like I was just playing with them because I was like, you know, oh, that's the best that I can do, so I'm just gonna roll with it. But when it comes to games where you can create your own character, I am super picky. I can spend hours on the character creator screen, and I could even actually waste an entire like play session just on the character creator screen. Like, I am that dedicated when it comes to creating my characters. I want them to look perfect. I want them to look just the way that I envision them. And so if I don't get that, I have to go back and I have to tweak everything. But I've never had as much trouble as I've had with creating characters as I have with Mass Effect. I think Mass Effect is one of the only games where I actually have trouble creating a character. Mainly because I'm always comparing him to default Shepard. Like, the way Shepard looks, his textures, his hair, his beard, his eyes, everything. And then when I make a custom one, he looks like a freaking discount Shepard from the freaking Dollar Tree. And yeah, like for example, in Dragon Age, all the characters I've made in Dragon Age have been awesome. Like, I loved every single one of my characters that I created. I'm so happy with the way they turned out. Never had like a lot of complaints when it comes to those characters, but in Mass Effect I've never been able to make one. Even in Andromeda I couldn't make a good Shepard. Like, I don't know what it is about the Mass Effect creators that they just, it's lackluster, the character creator in Mass Effect games. I really hope that they improve on that in the next game, because I really want to be able to play as my own custom Shepard. My own custom character. I don't want to have to resort to the default version, because that's what I also did with Andromeda. I just played as default writer, which, I mean, Andromeda is, it's garbage, so I'm not even going to talk about that right now.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Yeah, I mean, look at my character. Look at Shepard. Look at his face. Look at his hair. Everything about him looks awesome. And then when you make your own custom Shepard, he looks like crap. Like, literally, the hair looks like crap. The beard looks like crap. His face looks like it's made of plastic or something. It's quite funny, honestly.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
It's not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Time to meet the GOAT, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Also, Jenkins mysteriously looks like Sandal from Dragon Age. I noticed that when I started playing this game for the first time. I was like, Jenkins looks a lot like Sandal. I don't know if that's a coincidence or it's meant to be that way. Maybe they just took his face and I don't know. That's honestly a good question.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
But yeah, Jenkins is the best. He's one of the best squad mates in Mass Effect history. Like, if you've never played Mass Effect before, trust me, this guy, he's awesome. He's awesome. He's one of the best. Like, he's the GOAT, honestly. He's better than Shepard.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not gonna screw this up.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
I did it first.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Hey, Spectres are awesome, honestly. I really wish they would have elaborated more on the Spectre aspect of you know, Mass Effect. Like, I just really wish that you could do more as a Spectre, you know.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, this episode is just gonna be dialogue. Probably I won't get to the Eden Prime mission until the next episode, but we'll see. Because the dialogue is, it does take a bit, you know, there's a lot of it. Which I don't mind, I love it.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I remember when I first played this game, I thought Nihilus was evil. Like, I thought he was gonna, like, try to kill us or something. But he's still an awesome character. Like, I really wish we could have more of him.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it, really?
Yeah, like, it sounded like he was making a threat to us.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I knew it.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP.
Looking forward to those
Nihilus
missions
will accompany you to observe
with
the
you,
mission.
Nihilus. I really am.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Look at Ashley's armor.
Bring it up on screen.
Oh, the girl with white armor. If you don't know who Ashley is. Her. Look at her armor.
Get down!
Remember her armor, okay? Don't forget it.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Also look at Jenkins's armor.
Nihilus will scout out ahead.
Look at his armor.
Status reports throughout the mission.
Remember his armor.
Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Alright, I'm gonna end it here, and I'll
Ship
see you on
reverse
the next
secure,
time.
Commander.